Hey guys, GW here. First of all, I want to apologize. I told you last time that I would be reviewing that movie Brightburn, but my local Walmart didn't carry it, and it's been on a handful of times on Stars, and I've missed it. So I will do it, but I just wanted to say sorry I didn't have the means to do it with. However, I picked this movie out, Knives Out. It's by Rian Johnson. And you can see it has an all-star cast here. Now, at first glance, this is probably a movie I would have passed up because it would have looked stupid and I wouldn't have cared about it because, as you can see, it's Golden Globe nomination, which sometimes these things are more boring than they are entertaining. However, that is not the case with this film here. This film here is a callback to Whodunits. Mainly the one movie that comes to mind is Clue with the multiple endings with Christopher Lloyd. If you guys haven't seen that, it should be on Amazon Prime. Definitely give that a look if you're looking for a fun movie to watch. Now, this film is structured in such a way that the minute you think somebody has done something or has murdered the old guy pictured right by the Golden Globe nomination sticker, it veers off into a second direction. The family in here, basically all of them have a reason to kill this guy. But who did it? And the more that this thing goes on, the more you suspect one another. Now, the girl pictured at the top is a very pivotal character. Now, I'm not going to go into plot lines and spoil it for you, but it kept my attention, and by the end of the film, I was standing up wondering how I didn't put the pieces together in this thing. This is a film that definitely you should watch with a big group of people, but watch it first. And then try to see if they can figure it out before the ending happens. Much like that movie Us that Jordan Peele did. If you saw that one, then you know that what you missed in the movie, what they didn't tell you. It's the same deal. All these characters are played brilliantly, and this is a movie that is probably going to be a sleeper hit of the summer if people just definitely check it out. And the one thing that I do like about this film is that it makes you stop and think. Who would have a reason? How far would they go? I was genuinely surprised by this. The only thing that will deter from the film is that it has a 2-hour plus running time to it. That may or may not deter you. You're going to have to take, some pauses in and out. That's what I did to sort of, take in what I had just seen because I wanted to figure this out the first try. And believe me, I would have never guessed who did it. And that's the thing. I'm not going to reveal to you guys any plot lines because this is a fun throwback. And there's also, like, if you watch this movie twice, there is probably things that you will pick up that you didn't catch the first time. That's the beauty of this film. Now, Daniel Craig's character is pretty much one of the central parts of the movie, and he is fun to watch. The movie kind of is okay at best until he steps into the limelight. Then it becomes fun. The family is pretty much dysfunctional. Everybody does not like anybody. They're all fighting with the old guy about different subject matters. And so you have a reason to build on which one was likely to do it. But I would say this film definitely was very, very fun to watch. And you really do have to pay attention. That's the only minor that I will tell you. It's not a fun shoot 'em up movie, like The Punisher with Dolph Lundgren, for instance. Or, it's not a passive movie, I guess I should say. But Rian Johnson definitely puts the pieces together for a really, really, really entertaining yet a have to pay attention to type film. The acting is just amazing, and it doesn't look like a big budget film. I mean, sure, it is big budget, but I mean, there's no explosions. There's a fire scene, but I mean, it was done sort of realistically. is what I'm trying to say. There's nothing outrageous about this film or the mystery films. This thing could probably actually happen. And like I said, this is a callback to 1920s, whodunits, Clue, a couple of episodes of maybe NCIS, I would say. But he keeps it simple and he keeps it entertaining the whole way through. With that said, this film definitely, I'm glad I put it on my radar and I'm glad I actually got it because it was pretty fun. It was more entertaining than I ever thought it would be because this film, I don't really remember how it did at the box office. Usually you guys, I keep track of this stuff. But I know people have seen it, said it's either boring in nature until the end or very entertaining and it kept you on the edge of your seats, depending on how you liked the murder mystery genre. So, I didn't know what to expect from it, but I am very, very glad that I checked it out. And I think you guys would be too, because this film is definitely an underrated mystery classic. So definitely give Knives Out a whirl, and let me know what you guys think. And again, I do apologize for the Brightburn review. In fact, when I was finishing this film, turned on Showtime and it was just ending, so I am gonna have to catch it and watch it because people said it's pretty damn awesome. That being said, I just want to say, I know I shouldn't say this because, I don't like being public service announcement guys or whatever, but this coronavirus thing is pretty crazy, and I just want y'all to take care of yourself, I know, hand sanitizer, but wash your hands. Wash your hands, and don't mix that crap with vodka. Don't mix alcohol and vodka because they said it's not effective. But I hope everybody does stay safe, and I hope you get to watch all these movies, without being sick. So, I don't mean to be preachy. In fact, I hate being preachy. I don't like telling anybody what to do. If anybody knows me, then they know that, I do not like telling anybody or demanding anybody to do anything. But I want y'all to stay safe and I want y'all to keep watching. But with that in mind, give Knives